Good morning, guys. It's February 28, 2023, 1 minute before the market opens. I'm looking at Tesla. I'm looking at Zoom, as well as Meta and TGT as target. That's my gap up. Gap down is NCLH, CCL, Oxy, and BABA. So that's all that I'm watching for today. If you want to learn how to day trade for a living, go to our website. It's called ecourseunlock.com. And in that website, you get to see how to day trade for a living. So market just opens. Meta is a good gap up list here. NCLH, it's gap down here. This is a pre-market low, pre-market high. It's now trading in between. So no setups yet. Tesla, very tight levels here. Pre-market high, pre-market low. Zoom is also pre-market high is here. We do have a pre-market low that is here. So Zoom is already working here. Haven't taken any partial yet. First partial right now. Lowering down my entry, lower than my break even. So Zoom is about to test the level yesterday's closing price, which is 73.74. Looking at the daily, if we have any support that's coming, just broke its S4 in 5-minute candlestick. Looking for a bounce here. Test the pre-market low, which is also the VWAP, and if that get to be tested and there's not a lot of buyers, then I am thinking of reshorting this one. So looking at the bid and the ask. Bid ask, big ask at 75.19. I want to have this one closer to the VWAP as well as that pre-market low before I entered short again. Not a lot of volume there when this candlestick had closed white. Now Zoom here is, let's see, not a lot of volume still. Trying to reshort this one, just a small position with Zoom. For the 1 minute, this one is a bit of assumption here, just because that 1 minute, I can see that inverted hammer right there. But stop loss right here is just above that. I know I'm giving this one some room, but since I'm using the 1 minute, I am doing my pre-market low. Above that pre-market low is my stop loss, which is 75.46. About to get stop out. So looking at the 1 minute, that 9 EMA is acting as a strong support still. Big bid at 74.50. $75.46 is the stop loss. Just added to my position. What's that? I'm using the 1 minute right now, correct. Testing. Okay, perfect. Partialing here. Moving my stop loss lower than my break even. Getting aggressive with the partial just because I'm using the 1 minute. So this one can just turn against me anytime. So that R3 in 5 minutes is acting as a strong support there. Um, 74, not really a lot of imbalance in level 2. Okay, so that stopped me out. Yeah, that was a green trade right there. Hello traders, it's February 28, 2023, 3:47 in the afternoon, couple of minutes before the market closes, and I'm here to do a market recap. So for today, I traded a couple of stocks. So let's head first what the SPY did today. So the SPY in the daily had this very small move. So it just moved from 396 all the way to 398. And with that small of a move, we can see from the rest of the stocks that it will be a choppy day. So that's the reason why I've been trading for the most part the whole day today. So I was able to get a 4,300 today, but very small green trades for most of the stocks that I'm trading. For this kind of day, the scalper are mostly profitable for this kind of trade because there's not a lot of follow through. So to begin with, let's look at what I did with Apple. So with Apple, I was short bias on this one. Initially, I have here my 5 minutes chart. I shorted it here and then was not a good short, and that's the reason why I got stopped out right here. So let me just get my pen here, and so I shorted here, and that's why I got stopped out here. Now I shorted it again and building my position there and was able to get this move right here. But with that move, I only got $29 because that move right here offset the red trade that I have for this. So that was the Apple trade. So very small green trade there at $29. So the next trade that I did was AMD. AMD, what I did was try to short this one at the loss of the pre-market and I got stopped out. And then I tried to reshort it, got stopped out. So a lot of stopping out with AMD, and as you can see here, there's like a Christmas tree there. So with that big of trade as well as a lot of going in and out of this AMD to the short side, I only got 28 and to the long side 110. So that would eat up my commission. So yeah, not a good day today. The next one is Meta. Meta, I was short bias on Meta because the time I saw this one, it already made this move. So when it made its move, what I'm looking at is a reversal. So I tried to reverse it, I got stopped out. And then this one, a little bit of not the perfect doji, but I entered short, added to my position. Now the level 2 is getting heavier, so I went all out right here. And as you can see here, it was just choppy the whole time up to this time. And yeah, that's why I just did not want my capital to get tied there, so I just went all out. So without small $50 for that. Next one is NCLH. NCLH is a VWAP play, so this is a gap down play. Since it's a gap down, I was short bias. I shorted it here at the loss of this body. So short, added to my position, trailing my stop. So partial, trailed my stop, and I was all out. Did not get to catch the move right there. That could have been a good mover. But since I am trailing my stop, I did not get to capture that big move. Now, next one is Oxy. Oxy, I traded this one to the long side as well as to the short side. A lot of stubs here as well in Oxy. The same with my other trades. So short here, added to my position, got stopped out. So that one was the first red. And then I tried to, this one is anticipation short, got stopped out. Now this short right here have moved in my favor, but since a lot of trial and error here, I did switch my position as well to the long, stop out, and then with this trade right here, a bit of an over trade there, I was able to have almost just a break even here. This one is a small green trade, but with a commission that would eat up. So to the long side, I got 58, and to the short side, I've got 90 or 290. And then Rivian. Rivian was the short. So what I saw with Rivian was an overextension here. It did move without me already. When I saw that, I was waiting for a reversal. I thought this doji right here will give me a reversal, so I got stopped out. This red candlestick here, I thought was going to be a sign of reversal. And so I shorted it there, got stopped out. Short again, got stopped out, and then this little bit of a move right there, short, and covering my position. And with that, I was able to get a little bit of less than 200 to the short side. Next one. Next one is TGT or Target. Target was very strong today. So what I did was this trade right here, I entered it first to the short side. So I shorted it here, added to my position, cover, did not get to. So this is the short, cover at the VWAP. Did not get to maximize the profit here. But since that one was just parabolically, that is what we call a V reversal right there. I waited for a good signal to go to the long. I was late. The good long here is long right here and stop loss right here. But I was late, so I just entered long here, covered my position. This one is serving as a good and a very strong, this one looking almost like a doji, but we did see a rejection in the VWAP, so I shorted it here, added to my position, and cover all the way at the 9 EMA. So with that small of a move, I was able to be green on both sides of my target position. So target to the long side is 472, and to the short side, this short one right here was the one that I get to maximize my profit, because when I entered short, I built up my position. And with that buildup of a position, with that move from 172 all the way to around 171, that one was the best trade that I did to the short side, and that is Target. Next one is Tesla. Tesla is overtraded as well. This one is a bit of an overtrading. So what I saw with Tesla was Tesla at the open was weak. So I shorted it here, cover, and then I tried to flip my position. I got stop out. Flip my position, stop out again, and this time I flipped my position to the long side. So from here, was able to make a profit with that move. Re-entered again, covered, re-entered again, partial there, re-entered and cover. So this strategy right here is mostly a scalp trade, just because I don't get to see any follow-up move. So I've been doing a lot of scalping. This one right here is also a scalp. So I did long as well as short to Tesla. But with this, that's an example of an scalp trade. So with Tesla, I was able to get 426 to the short and 426 to the short and just $7 to the long, because I have a lot of stub right there. And yeah, that's what Tesla got me. And the next one is Zoom. So Zoom is just a short trade. So what I saw with Zoom was the following. Zoom is a gap up here, gap up at the open. So I shorted it here, trying to build my position, a little bit aggressive to the short, so I got stop out there. Re-shorted it here, added to my position, a little bit of a move there, cover. So trailing my stop and all out at this level. So with that, a little bit of a green trade, but this is my first trade right here. It was very weaky. That's why I needed to do a scalp trade here. Now we have that V right here, V reversal. This is the top of or the high of the day. We were trying to reach that high of the day, did not have the capacity to do so when I saw that there is a first sign of weakness, which is did not get to touch that high of the day. I look for confirmation that this is definitely weak. So when I saw that this one candlestick right here, first red candlestick among this higher high, higher low, I entered short at the body. Stop loss is right here, just giving it some allowance so it doesn't stop me out. So short right here, trailing my stop, I got partial, and then I moved my stop lower than my 9 EMA, and I got stop out there. So short here, and then that short that was a little bit of an overtrade here. With that trade with Zoom, I did not want to ride this one to the long side because I was short biased to begin with. So just short at Zoom, and with Zoom I got 617. So overall today I got 4,300, and the market is about to close. Let's see here with the SPY. SPY is about to end by 0.18% lower than yesterday, and looks like we're still gonna have a flash down right here. So less than 20 seconds before the market opens, and yeah, that's pretty much it for me. So I hope you had a green trading day, and for those of you guys who are asking on where to start to learn on how to day trade for a living, I would recommend checking our site. It's called Day Trading Unlock. And I do have a link there to my book. It's Day Trading Unlocked by Mary de Guzman. And we do have our courses that are currently offered, which is Day Trading Unlocked. We put trade recap there weekly, and we do have the syllabus there. It's more than 35 hours of learning. We add to the content every week, so learning does not stop. So with that, wow, we just had a flush in the SPY. I know we are heading to another news today, so this probably is a very bad news. But with that, I hope you had a green trading day. If you do have questions, please feel free to email me, and I'll see you at the next one. Thanks. Bye.